the act we've been waiting for. Please give it up for William Kean, a nationally renowned
great. I really childlike energy. I work with kids a lot. And in fact, my kid friends are funnier than my comedian friends, no offense, just because they're kids. I'll give you an example. I was doing a show with this kid, so we're doing improv, we called this kid on stage, we're like, hey, what's your favorite song? He couldn't remember, it was adorable. So we're like, okay, can you sing a little bit of it? And he goes, yeah, I can sing. Oh, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, oh, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, Black Betty on my mind, bam-a-lam, Black Betty on my mind. We let him finish the whole song. Because it was funnier than anything we did that day. A little bit later, I was hanging out with my niece, who was 3 years old at the time, and she wanted to know the name of this Disney character. She didn't know, so she asked me, and I didn't know. She goes, well, you have a phone, don't you? Take out your phone, dummy! Your phone will know! Oh, yeah? You wanna know what my phone can't do? Ooh, cookies way up here! Num 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 num, none for you! But the weirdest one for me is I was doing a birthday party, and the birthday girl, unprovoked, comes up to me and goes, I want to be a comedian when I grow up. And I was like, I am a comedian. She looks at me, never mind. Ugh. I'm like, no. You give a word, any word. I will make you a joke. She said tree. So I was like, okay. I wanted to get back to my roots and branch out, so I took my pet tree for a walk in the park. But he barked too much, and we were asked to leave. She wasn't buying it. She's like, that's not comedy. That's not comedy. This is comedy. This is her joke. What'd they say about the restaurant on the moon? Great view, but no atmosphere. It's a great joke. It's a great joke. She did not write that joke. But I got to watch as she got standing ovation after standing ovation from her family just because she's a kid. And so it made me wonder that if kids are just inherently funnier, maybe I would be better off if I just walked on stage like, welcome to the stage. He's 4 years old, Ralphie. Hello there, I'm Ralphie. Thank you for coming out past your bedtimes. My dad's got this joke. He told me, pull my finger. Oh, you've heard that one before. Oh. I got in a fight with my imaginary friend. Yeah, he's not talking to me anymore. Yeah. I want you when you guys laugh. You guys don't laugh. What's the deal with boogers, am I right? You can't leave them in your nose, but your mom won't let you pick them and eat them. I get in a lot of fights with my mother. She's like, Ralphie, you're just 4 years old, but you make adult-sized poopies. You need adult-sized diapers. I'm like, Mom, I'm a little boy. Don't I deserve to be pampered? And she said, well, Ralphie, that depends. I'll leave you guys with this one. I got a friend named Ann, and she is so raggedy. How raggedy is she? Every time for her is bath time. Thank you, Ralphie. People ask me sometimes, like, William, who's the real you? Like, that's the real me. If it was socially acceptable, I would do that 24/7. If it was socially acceptable, I would talk with, see, you guys are already getting weirded out by this. My real man talking like this. I wrote, I swear, like 60 minutes of material for Ralphie. Take that shit on tour is my segue to say that I went on a tour. And when I say that, some of my friends think like, sold out comedy clubs, 5-star hotels, but it's more like bars, friends' couches. I got to know my friends really well because a lot of times it'd be their room, a paper-thin door and wall, and I'd be on their couch right here. And so I got really good at diagnosing relationships from the sounds of the whispers in the door. For example, a good relationship will sound like this. William. They always say my name. A bad relationship would sound like this. It also always has sex for some reason. Too much, too many times. But the worst relationships sounded like this. because they didn't care anymore. Awkward to bring up during a comedy show, more awkward to have to spend a whole day with those people. It's like, hey, thanks for housing me. If it works out, can we do this again in 6 months? Yeah, like we'll be together in 6 months. Oh, ooh, how long till my comedy show? 12 hours. Great. Another thing that happened on tour is I fell in love and just as quickly fell out of love. I was doing this show in Pittsburgh, and after the show, I was hanging out with the audience, and there's this girl I was vibing with. And as a comedian, you can turn it on. You're like, here's a story that I've been workshopping for 6 months, shooting out all my best jokes. Like, hey, what do they say about the restaurant on the moon? Killing it. And at the end of the night, there's this moment when my group was going back to where I was staying, her group was going back to where she was staying, and it was like, we're just there like, oh, you know, in a different universe, under different circumstances, maybe. So I got her number, and I put her in my phone, Pittsburgh, parentheses, love of my life. Yeah, and all my comedian friends were like, oh, she doesn't even remember you, oh, dude, no, lame. I was like, no, you don't understand. You don't understand our connection. I'll show you. So I text her, I'm like, what did you put my name as in your phone? She's like, who's this? I was like, ah! It's a comedian from the night. Oh, she's like, oh yeah, Wilfred. I'll put you in my phone as Wilfred. I was like, she's like, why? What did you put me in your phone as? I was like, deleted contacts. Oh, it's fine. Never gonna work out. So, another thing, there's a lot of things that happen on tour. One other thing I'll talk about is we went to the Taj Mahal, Trump's Taj Mahal Casino in Atlantic City. So fancy! It was anything but so fancy. Actually, it was kind of like the most high-end things you can have, and then right next door, the shittiest versions of those same things. For example, you want a souvenir? Trotsky diamonds. At least 4 people died for each one of our diamonds. Right next door, the Trump gift shop. Buy a plaster figurine of Trump, 10 per $1. Take the hair off for fun. If you want food, Gordon Ramsay's 5-star steakhouse. $55 gives you access to the best pieces of meat you've ever seen. Or right next door, Joe's Sloppy Joe Shack. 10 for $1. The steaks that Gordon Ramsay threw away last year, we turned into Sloppy Joes today. It's a hot mess between 2 buns, going in and coming out. Take the hair off for fun. Even where we performed, it was a strip club, just not that day. It was Scores Gentleman Club. $55 gives you access to the best pieces of meat you've ever seen. Or you can walk outside of the casino to the Atlantic City Boardwalk and get a hand job from a crackhead. 10 for $1. The strippers that Scores threw away last year are today's crackheads. They're a hot mess between 2 buns. Take their hair off for fun. I did that for like 10 of my comedian friends, and like 8 of them were like, don't ever do that thing. Like, no, it's worth it, it's worth it. I gave them that one. That whole gig was kind of like a bad date. I like to collect my friends' bad date stories. So this is the worst one that I've heard that I can actually say on stage. Now, there's a thing that I get more from my female friends than my guy friends. Like on a first date, they don't know if a guy at the beginning is just a little weird, and there's a pivot point where like, he's gonna murder me. I'll give you an example. So it's like, weird, pivot point, murder me. You'd be surprised how many knives I have. Okay. Under my coat right now, I'm gonna get murdered. I've collected over 200 antiques. Okay, sure. For my sex dungeon, okay. Look, I really enjoy just, looking at your face. Oh, it's sweet, it's not it's weird, it's fine. While you sleep, okay, the first date! So, as the story goes, this date was with a perfumer, which is already like, sorry for all the perfumers in the world, all 2 of you. So the first thing this guy says is, I brought 3 of my masterpieces with me. Do you want to smell them? What's the protocol there? Like, when is smell this a good thing? Never. So, she's a cool girl. She's like, okay. So she gives her the first one. She smells it, tells him what it is, fine. Second one smells it, tells him what it is, it's fine. Third one, she smells it, doesn't tell him what it is because to her, it smells like semen. Yeah. And as the story goes, he could see it in her face that she smelled that. She's like, no, you know, tell me. Oh, full-on murderer, full-on murderer. So she's very polite about this. She's like, look, I'm so sorry, but to me that smells like semen. And he goes, aha, I got you. I do this test on all my first dates so I can avoid sluts. Pause right there. You don't get to slut shame when you carry around a vial of semen. 1. 2, just because you know that smell doesn't make you a slut. Take a virgin who works on a horse breeding farm. Now think about it. One day you're unloading cargo and there's a terrible accident. It gets all over your hair, eyes, nose, and open mouth. Well, that virgin would never forget. It's another joke he told me not to do. So the third thing, and this is what bothers me at night, is that people don't do things unless they work. The things that work in my dating life, I keep doing. Hey, what do they say about the restaurant on the moon? The things that don't work in my life, I remove. I make adult-sized poopies! So my question is, when did this work for this guy? He's like, smell this. She's like, I don't know. He's like, yeah, we're dating. But obviously he's back on the dating scene. So I think like a year in, they finally started to mess around. And she's like, splat. Smells like our first date. Wait a minute. Is that what that was? I can't believe you would do that to me. Where's the room? All the jokes that they told me not to do. That's the grossest thing I'll say all night. I think. Yeah, a full-on cheer for that. So usually when I do these longer sets, I try to have some sort of emotional message at the end of them. Usually I do it really cleverly. This time I'm just going to shove it in your face like a perfumer on a first date. So my thing is on the stage, I do a show called Batsu. Yeah. It's a live Japanese game show, which is 4 awesome words. So I do this show, and the conceit of the show is that we do comedy. When it's not funny, we get tortured. And there's terrible tortures. We get rubber bands, fingers and mouse traps, or the worst, when the audience doesn't laugh. That gives me nightmares at night. But the thing is like, my mom hates that I do the show because she's like, you spent so much time getting educated, why are you going to let all that education get knocked out of your head? She thinks that's what it works like. Bam! I don't know calculus anymore. Snap! What are the state capitals? Boom! I done forgot my mother's name. Get it done. Joke's on her, I never knew the state capitals. Anyone? Anyone? South Dakota.
Bismarck?
I don't know enough to know if that's true! But yeah! So my message is that a lot of times after doing the show, the audience would be like, you gotta hang out with us, you're a rock star, let us buy you drinks. And inside, the interview's like, oh, they like me, they think I'm a rock star. Yeah, I'll hang out with you guys, please, yeah, you like me. And we'll hang out, in the first 30 minutes, people are like, yeah, they're checking into me. And then after that, it becomes very clear, it's like, group of people that have known each other for 10 years, stranger! And so like, who invited you? Why are you here? And so at the beginning of the night, it's like, yeah! At the end of the night, I'm like, okay, bye. Okay, bye. And so I just want you to say, I see that a lot of times in my friends with their relationships, with their jobs. The job that they were like, yeah! About a year ago, they're like, oh, fuck this fucking job. Or like, the relationship that they're so excited about, now they're kind of shitting on it. And so I just urge everyone this week, whatever it is that you're kind of down on, try to see it with new eyes. You hate that job? There's an unemployed person. Fine, like that job. You don't like your boyfriend or girlfriend? I know a basement dweller or a cat lady that'd probably take them off your hands. So, I'll just leave you with that. Think of the thing that you're hating on, whatever it is, and just try to see it again. Thank you guys.